Great Creighton, and I am the father of the bride, and this is my wife Ann, and she is up here to support and to hold me up. I can't tell y'all how excited we are. I just look out and see the faces of the family and the friends and the support and the love. It almost does leave you speechless. But you know, I would like to say thank you for coming. We're honored that you're here. I'd like to start off by recognizing a few of our guests, and I've got to start with JD's parents, Mark and Pam Davis, and if y'all would please stand up, Mark and Pam. We had a rehearsal dinner last night that was fabulous, and I want to thank you very much. On the way home, Stephanie must have said 3 or 4 times just how special it was and how intimate it was, and it was very special. We appreciate it very much. It was a great way to kick off the weekend. I'd also like to introduce Stephanie's grandparents, Al Creighton. Mom, where are you, Mom? Thank you. I'd like to introduce JD's grandparents, James and Mary Brown. And Terry Davis and Ann Severance. Not too many years ago, we were at a wedding, and I can remember Jim Murray. I know Jim is here somewhere. Giving his speech, and I can remember very vividly thinking, how am I going to do that? I'm not good at this, and I tend to get a little bit of emotional, but here we are, and I'm asking y'all to please bear with me. And from the time our children are born, we have high hopes, we have expectations from walking and talking, to playing sports, to making the team, and most of us can relate to that if we've got children. And who knows, maybe even winning an Olympic gold medal. It actually does happen to some people we have. And even the day that our granddaughter, Avery, was born, the very day, Megan had her dancing. Benjamin actually said she had golfer's hands, and I didn't see that. And I had her playing soccer, and of course, graduating from Georgia. But we also begin to pray for our children. And we're going to get Stephanie and JD here. We begin to pray for our children, and one of my continuous prayers for our children is that God would reveal to them that special person that He intended them to spend their life with. JD, God has answered this prayer. And I just want to tell you that Ann and I love you. We're excited to have you as part of our family. I think you have been for a while, but I think it's official tonight. And we're equally excited that Stephanie is becoming a part of the Davis family. And I think we have something really special to look forward to in the years to come. And we're looking forward to it. Stephanie. You are a beautiful girly girl tonight. I know you fought it all your life, but you are a beautiful girly girl tonight. And as I thought about tonight, I went into memory overload. So many memories. You know, the day you were born, and I had a baby girl. Knowing that you'd always be my baby girl. And JD, she is still my baby girl. Your first bus ride in kindergarten, I'll never forget it, and you were going to get into the bus, and you turned around to me and said, Daddy, that step is so big. But you got on that bus, and you've never been afraid to take big steps. Never. The FFH concert. This is a Christian band, and we're at the concert, and Stephanie disappears. And I'm thinking Stephanie got up and went to the bathroom. Right? I'm going to the bathroom to look for her. We can't find her. And here is Stephanie up at the altar call. good. You've been seeking Christ ever since, too. Made in the Lightning soccer team. And Shane, never forget Shane telling me that Stephanie, you weren't the most talented, but you had a great attitude and you were a hard worker. And I thank you very much. That was a big compliment. You know, 2 gifts that you've used throughout your life, and I know you'll continue to. And telling me when you were 12, when we were walking down Broad Street in Athens, game day Saturday, that there's no place you'd rather be than Athens. And that's when I knew I was doing something right. And to be with you when you push the enter tab and watch the fireworks going off, indicating that you've been accepted into the University of Georgia. And that day we laughed and we cried, jumped up and down and danced. Special day. But my greatest memories of you, Steph, are when you share the love of Christ with children. God has given you a special heart for children, and all of us that know you know that. I've seen it working at the Rainbow House in Riverdale, at Respite Care at Heritage Church. I had to peel you off of Sophia at the airport when we took the kids back. Leaving the children in Reynosa, and to walk back to the bus on that dirt road. And we were both gone. What a surprise. And the way you greet the children every Sunday morning at Legacy Christian Church, with your smiles and with your hugs, just a few of those memories. JD and Stephanie, like Roy said, meeting at that pool was no coincidence. And because of your faith and your trust in God, and because of your obedience, you were brought together. Now, many years ago, I was at a church service, and when we were entered, we were given a piece of twine. I saved that piece of twine for this special day. The pastor went on to explain that just as it takes 3 strands to make a piece of twine, that it also takes a husband and a wife, and the love of Jesus Christ to become one in marriage. I know that God has great plans for y'all, and I'm looking forward to seeing them unfold. And even more so, we look forward to being a part of it. I'd like to close with a blessing taken from Numbers 6:24 through 26. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord let his face shine upon you. And be gracious. May the Lord look upon you kindly and give you peace. Your mother and I love both of you so very much.
Yes! Woo!
At this time, Mr. Mark Davis, would you come bless us?